What you need to do is laugh a lot. Ha ha, God. Ha God. Ha God. Ha God. Ha God. Life is fun. Life is great. Having a party. You're boring. I'm excited. What you need is a studio. What you need is to be in a city or some exotic vacation resort. What you need is a $6,000 camera. What you need is a top-of-the-line editing program. What you need is a high-tech gimbal selfie stick. What you need is a professional editor. What you need to be is a female in her underwear. What you need to do is scream at people as loud as you can. What you need is a drone. What you need to be is very handsome. What you need to be is an expert Fortnite player, video game. You survived and you're number one. You survived a make-believe land of army men. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, boy! What you need to be is a rich mama's boy with a pea green Lamborghini. Pea green Lamborghini. What most new video makers don't understand is that they don't need any of that shit. If you take a good look at the world's most famous vloggers and you really analyze everything about them, including their editing, you'll see that they're very amateurish. Half the time their cameras are cocked sideways, stuff's not centered, stuff doesn't make sense, stuff looks rushed. This is because it takes a level of amateurism for the normal everyday people and video watchers to relate to you. They need to walk away from your vlog thinking, I can do that. And that's what inspires people. They now relate to you. They're one of you and you are one of them. You're just a guy or a young lady or an older lady or whoever you are with a camera who put themselves on YouTube because they had something to say. People have to look at you and relate to you.
Somewhere, baby, it's part of me, apart from me.
You're not making a big screen cinematic movie for Hollywood. You're making a video for, well, probably YouTube. But some vloggers are trying to make more money by making you think that you'll be better when you have this shit, and it's not going to happen. And what they're doing is they're affiliating themselves with these companies and getting a piece of every sale that comes from their, video. Click on that link and it tells you about this vlogger linked you here, so here's your high-tech selfie stick, and they give the vlogger a piece of the action. And if you're a vlogger who has 10 million, subs and 10 million viewers watching your video, a percentage of them are going to click on that link and they're going to buy that selfie stick because they want to be like you. It's a fool's trap. It's a sucker's game. Don't fall for it. What you need more than anything else is a website that actually supports you and understands you and doesn't go out of their way to suppress you so they can get all of the cash. No more fingers in their pie. There's no room for any more. I wrote a song about this. So everybody else is suppressed, and that's why you're getting 30 views on your video when you could be getting 30 million. So now we find ourselves back in the age of the 80s and 90s that musicians were struggling with. In the old days, before the 70s, you had very talented guys getting together, creating bands, and all of a sudden, everybody knows about them. It's not like that anymore. You can create the greatest vlog in the world, and it goes back to, it's that same sad corporate situation that happened with musicians. So So how do you get some people to know about you if you're not famous? The internet is not what it used to be, guys. It's that same old cutthroat, fuck everybody else, I want 6 shots and I only have 5. And it's sad because you can take a brilliant vlogger who on their 5th vlog creates this thing that should be viral, and it can't go viral because no one knows it exists because it's not viral. It's fucked up. I mean, it's seriously fucked up, and it's killing people's dreams, and YouTube is the fault of this. But I blame Google for not watching over YouTube and for destroying the very backbone of the people who made them extremely wealthy. I mean, so Google has all these billions and billions of dollars now, and they don't need you anymore. They don't want your fingers in their pie anymore. They want more. They want 17 yachts, not just 16. They want 14 vacation houses, not just 13. Everyone who's anyone has 14 vacation houses, and they only have 13. It's sad. So anyone searching for a great vlogger is going to get on YouTube and ask the question, who are the greatest vloggers? And the greatest vloggers might be 10 people who are getting 20 and 30 hits, but they never cross their paths. They cross the paths of the people getting millions of hits. And then they assume, well, these must be the best ones. That's what the internet is telling me, and the internet wouldn't lie to me, would they?
You ain't waste a hollow. You fucked it, friend, it's on its head, it struck the street. You're in Milwaukee.
There's a guy I ran across yesterday who's making a lot of money on YouTube by assaulting women. He's literally walking up to women. He's hitting on them by asking them if they want to sleep with him, and then he's filling up their asses without their permission, without any kind of input or consent from the female. And of course, all these dumb little kids, they run to this video and they watch it, and he gets 50 million views, and he makes a lot of money, and he's affiliated with all these companies. Now, if you do that with your 20 or 30 views, you're fucked. Your account's history. They will delete you off YouTube. So sadly, that's what's happening. Some of these small vloggers are getting desperate. Nothing's working for them, and they're stooping issues like that. And they're gonna tank you because you're not making Google any money. So you're disposable to them. That's what's going on. YouTube flat out lied. Kinsel flat out lied about why these small creators are being demonetized. He said it's because of all the bad actors, that's what they call them. And basically, you can draw your own definition of what a bad actor is because they didn't elaborate on that term. Because they communicate like a bunch of fucking idiots. So you have all these guys pushing the boundaries, but the guys that are pushing the boundaries are the big names doing all kinds of crazy shit, and that's how they got famous, and that's how they started making money. And they're all still up on YouTube, man. So now you have all these small vloggers quitting over a lie. It's a lie. They told us, they tried to tell us, and I guess a lot of them accepted it and fell for it, that it's because of all this shit going on YouTube. When all the guys doing this shit have millions of subs and millions and billions of views. It's a flat out lie, and they're still up there doing it, and all the small creators are quitting, getting desperate, and just doing the same old grind for 20 or 30 or 100 hits, and they're not getting anywhere. So if you're Susan Wojcicki or Robert Kinsel and you never created a goddamn video in your life that was worth a nickel, and your job is to increase Google revenue, so you have 4 million small creators, or unknown creators, I don't like using the word small creators either, they're just unknown creators, making an average of $30 a month. And let's fuck them, let's take away their money, and you just increased Google revenue by $120 million per month now. Not per year, per month. And hey, that's enough to get your bonus and buy yourself another yacht. And so, you know, the small creators' first thought is, well, what happens if all these small creators just say, fuck YouTube and quit? And they don't care. There's your answer. They don't give a flying fuck. You're nothing but a number to them. who's got your dirty little fingers in their great big pie. They don't care. It's a matter of greed. It's a matter of forgetting where you come from. When Google was just this unknown search engine of 3 people trying to compete with Yahoo, and they couldn't compete. They don't even know you. The way they feel is you're in their way. They got all their top video makers getting all the views, and they don't need you. People are going to continually go to YouTube to search for the best, for the most famous vloggers and video makers, and they just don't need you. They're not searching. People are not searching for you. The only people searching for you are people who literally know you, your friends and your family, just to check out what the hell you're doing. And YouTube doesn't need them either, because if they can't find you, they're going to search for the best ones, the best vloggers, and YouTube's going to get exactly what they want, which is more revenue. It's big business, and with big business comes heartlessness and greed, and just forgetting where you come from and doing everything you have to do to get more mansions and more yachts and more pea green Lamborghinis.
And once I knew I was not magnificent.
What Google needs to do with all their billions and nearly trillions of dollars is to come up with a way to recognize great talent, whether the talent is getting 50 million views or 50 views. There has to be a way, some kind of geekhead, computeristic way to find great vlogs, no matter how popular the vlogger is or isn't. And so what you have now is everything's based on views, likes, and comments, popularity of the vlogger. The vlogger can literally post a shit video, a shit 10-second video of nothing, saying nothing, doing nothing, and get major amounts of traffic just because they're famous and they're at the top of the YouTube search engine. So with some unknown vlogger, let's say he creates the title, "The Best Soft Pretzels on Planet Earth," and I go to YouTube and do a search for the best soft pretzels on planet Earth. I'm not going to find that guy's video because he's a small, unknown creator. I'm liable to find a video of some video maker who's famous and rich that has nothing to do with soft pretzels. So it's like, here, this has nothing to do with what you're searching for, but this guy's famous. I'm looking for the best soft pretzels on planet Earth. Why the fuck would I give a fuck that this dimwit is famous? But that's how it's set up, folks. And they can literally search for the title of they could search for the whole title and description and keywords of your video, and if you're only getting 30 hits, they're not going to find it. They're going to find some pootie pie video. So there's this snowball effect thing happening. Once you get that viral video, and you find yourself with 10 million views on one single video after getting 30, 40, 50, 100 views on the rest of your videos. Now you have people piling into your YouTube channel. Now you're famous. And now you can start making money, but how do you break through that wall? And some of you will say, well, I need that video that goes up and grabs girls. That don't do that, man. You're going to go log into your YouTube account one day, and you're not going to be able to log in, and then you're going to have to go read your email, and it's going to tell you your account has been suspended. Fuck all your videos, their history, they're toast, you're done. They don't want you around, and don't try to create another account. You're not going to be able to do that either. Alright, so how do you get a viral hit? That's what you need. You need a viral video. How do you get it? What do you have to do? And how can you possibly break through this wall if you create a video that has potential to go viral and nobody watches it? What do you have to do? In your own world, with your own camera, your own town, your own house, that everybody is going to want to see. Everybody. What I was trying to do was outsmart the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm. And if everyone is going to YouTube and doing a search for the greatest vloggers on YouTube, the very title of my video was the greatest vloggers on YouTube. And then I listed who I thought, I still think, are the greatest vloggers on YouTube. Now, if Casey Neistat or PewDiePie or one of these guys, David Dobrik, creates a video titled The Greatest Vloggers on YouTube, or I Know Who Shot JFK, they're viral. They're getting, because they're already rich and famous. You go and create a video, and you actually know who shot JFK, or you actually know who the greatest people are on the internet. Your video just sits there and does nothing. Doesn't seem fair, does it? And no matter how accurate it is, no matter how great the scenery is, no matter how great your camera is, no matter how great your selfie stick is, or your drone is, or whatever, it doesn't matter. The guy who's famous and making a 6-minute cheap-ass fucking video in his living room is gonna get all the traffic. And his video might just be clickbait that has nothing to do with JFK or the best people on the internet.
Straight above the highway,
I know musicians who I am absolutely certain have smash hits written, and they perform them in front of 10 drunks in some dive bar who aren't even paying attention to the damn song. So the same thing is happening to video makers that happened to musicians in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and until today. So you can't get rich and famous until a lot of people hear you, and nobody hears you because you're not rich and famous. No one even gives you a chance. You're just another dude with a guitar and a microphone. It's a tragedy, man. It's a fucking tragedy. So the record industry, the internet, all the big moguls in the music business, and all sorts of entertainment and all kinds of revenue, all the record buyers all put together in one lump thing, all the radios, everything is seen as one lump of money. So why the hell should your fingers be allowed in their lump of money? They're just not even going to do it. Now they're going to keep the most famous musicians' hands in that lump of money, because that's who's making them money by selling records. And it doesn't matter how much talent they have or how much talent you have. What matters is people are buying their damn records, and the record companies get a big chunk of that revenue. So I mean, why even rock that boat? Why not just sit on that money? So if everything started over and YouTube divided that big lump sum of money by quality of video, well, PewDiePie would be getting about 30 views. He won't be making a nickel. Some kid in his mom's basement creating top shelf quality videos by finding a cure for cancer. That's who's going to make the money, and rightfully he should. His shit is more valuable than David Dobrik is doing nothing but giggling on his goddamn YouTube channel. And he's getting all the views and all the revenue.
Take it big and stick with us. But I could see for miles, miles, miles. Third lake, it burns away the whole way. Was where we learned to celebrate. Automatic Portuguese, you told me. And that you made me liberate. Christmas night, clutch the light, the halo bright. Above my brother and saying it's fine. We smoked the screen to make it what it was to be. And I don't know it in our memory. And once I knew I was not magnificent. See for miles.